In the complex social hierarchy that governs human interactions, the Sigma male occupies a unique position, one that operates outside traditional power structures while maintaining significant influence. Unlike their alpha counterparts, who broadcast their intentions through dominance displays, or beta males, who seek approval through transparency, Sigma males have mastered the art of strategic concealment. Their reluctance to reveal their next move isn't born from insecurity or indecision, but from a profound understanding of power dynamics and human psychology. Chapter 1. The Chessboard of Life. Always thinking ahead. Life, for the Sigma male, resembles an intricate chess match where every move carries consequences that ripple through multiple dimensions of existence. While others play checkers, focused on immediate gains and reactive strategies, the Sigma male operates on a chess master's level, contemplating moves that won't manifest their true purpose for several turns ahead. This forward-thinking approach stems from an inherent understanding that information is the ultimate currency in human interactions. When a Sigma male conceals their intentions, they maintain what military strategists call information asymmetry, a decisive advantage where they possess knowledge that others lack. This isn't about deception for malicious purposes. Rather, it's about preserving options and maintaining flexibility in an unpredictable world. Consider how a Sigma male approaches career advancement. While an alpha might loudly announce their ambitions and engage in visible political maneuvering, the Sigma quietly builds expertise, cultivates key relationships, and positions themselves strategically. They understand that revealing their ultimate career goals too early invites unnecessary competition and potential sabotage. Instead, they allow their actions to speak gradually, revealing their capabilities only when the timing provides maximum impact. The chess analogy extends to personal relationships as well. Sigma males rarely declare their romantic intentions explicitly in the early stages of courtship. They understand that mystery creates intrigue, and that premature disclosure of deep feelings can shift power dynamics unfavorably. By keeping their emotional cards close to their chest, they maintain the delicate balance that allows genuine connection to develop organically. This strategic thinking isn't cold calculation. It's emotional intelligence applied to long-term outcomes. The Sigma male recognizes that life's most important victories often go to those who can delay gratification, think systemically, and resist the immediate satisfaction of being understood or validated by others. Chapter 2. The Advantage of Mystery in Human Behavior. Human psychology is fundamentally wired to be curious about the unknown. This evolutionary trait, which once helped our ancestors survive by encouraging exploration and discovery, now creates a powerful social dynamic that Sigma males intuitively understand and leverage. Mystery doesn't just create interest, it creates a form of psychological gravity that draws others into the Sigma's orbit. When people cannot fully predict or categorize someone, their minds remain actively engaged with that person. This engagement translates into influence, respect, and often fascination. The Sigma male's enigmatic nature forces others to pay closer attention, to analyze subtle cues, and to remain mentally invested in understanding their motivations. This heightened attention translates into a form of psychological power that more transparent personalities cannot access. In professional environments, this mystery manifests as colleagues and superiors constantly wondering about the Sigma's true capabilities and intentions. While overtly ambitious individuals might be written off or pigeonholed, the Sigma remains a wild card, someone whose potential seems limitless because it hasn't been fully revealed. This perception often leads to unexpected opportunities, as decision-makers are curious to see what the enigmatic individual might accomplish when given greater responsibility. The advantage of mystery extends to social dynamics as well. In group settings, the person who speaks the least often commands the most attention when they do speak. Their words carry weight because they're rare, and their opinions matter because they're not constantly being offered. The Sigma male understands this dynamic instinctively, using selective silence and carefully chosen words to maximize impact. Furthermore, mystery provides protection against manipulation and exploitation. When others cannot fully understand your motivations or predict your responses, they cannot easily manipulate you using conventional social pressure tactics. The Sigma's inscrutability serves as a natural defense mechanism against those who might seek to use emotional manipulation or social leverage to achieve their own goals. Chapter 3: How Silence Creates Uncertainty. Silence is perhaps the Sigma male's most powerful tool, yet it's one that most people struggle to wield effectively. In a world obsessed with constant communication, the strategic use of silence creates profound psychological effects that extend far beyond the absence of words. When a Sigma male chooses silence over explanation, they create a vacuum that others feel compelled to fill, often revealing more about themselves than they intended. This dynamic plays out repeatedly in negotiations, relationships, and competitive situations. While others rush to explain their positions, justify their actions, or seek reassurance through verbal validation, the Sigma male allows silence to do the heavy lifting. Uncertainty makes people uncomfortable, and in their discomfort, they often make concessions, reveal vulnerabilities, or adjust their behavior in ways that benefit the silent party. The power of silence lies in its ability to shift the burden of uncertainty onto others. When someone cannot predict how you'll respond, they must consider multiple scenarios and hedge their bets accordingly. This mental taxation wears down opponents and allies alike, often leading them to make decisions that favor the mysterious party simply to resolve the uncomfortable ambiguity. In romantic relationships, this silence creates space for the other person to project their desires and idealize the Sigma's potential. Rather than disappointing through premature disclosure of ordinary human flaws and limitations, the Sigma allows mystery to enhance their appeal. This isn't manipulation, it's an understanding that attraction often thrives on the unknown, and that revealing everything too quickly can extinguish the very curiosity that drew someone in initially. Professional environments showcase another dimension of strategic silence. When colleagues or competitors cannot predict the Sigma's next move, they cannot prepare adequate countermeasures. This uncertainty forces them to spread their resources thin, preparing for multiple possibilities while the Sigma can focus their energy on executing their chosen strategy without interference.
Chapter 4: Strategic Patience versus Alpha Aggression. The contrast between Sigma strategic patience and Alpha aggression reveals fundamental differences in how these personality types approach power and achievement. While Alphas often succeed through immediate forceful action and visible dominance displays, Sigmas understand that the most significant victories often belong to those willing to wait for optimal timing. Alpha aggression, while effective in many situations, comes with inherent limitations. Aggressive moves are typically visible, which means they can be anticipated, countered, or avoided by alert opponents. Moreover, aggression often provokes defensive responses that can escalate conflicts unnecessarily. The Alpha's approach works well in environments where immediate dominance is necessary, but it can be counterproductive in complex, long-term scenarios requiring nuanced maneuvering. Strategic patience, by contrast, allows the Sigma male to observe patterns, identify optimal intervention points, and act when conditions are most favorable. This approach requires emotional discipline and the ability to suppress the ego's desire for immediate recognition, but it often yields superior results. While the Alpha might win individual battles through force, the Sigma often wins entire wars through strategic positioning and perfect timing. This patience manifests in career development as well, where an Alpha might aggressively pursue promotions and recognition, potentially creating resentment or triggering competitive responses. The Sigma invests in capability building and relationship cultivation. When opportunities arise, they're positioned to capitalize on them with minimal resistance, because their preparation wasn't perceived as threatening. The Sigma's patience also allows for more sophisticated opportunity recognition. Instead of pursuing the obvious, immediate rewards that attract alpha attention, sigmas often identify indirect paths to their goals, routes that others overlook because they require longer time horizons or more complex thinking. This approach not only reduces competition, but often leads to more substantial and sustainable achievements. Chapter 5. Why planning in the shadows protects the Sigma male. Operating in shadows, away from public scrutiny and social pressure, provides Sigma males with multiple layers of protection that overt operators cannot access. This shadow work isn't about secrecy for its own sake, but about creating optimal conditions for achievement while minimizing interference and opposition. When plans remain hidden, they cannot be sabotaged by competitors, criticized by doubters, or derailed by well-meaning but misguided advice. The Sigma male understands that sharing plans prematurely often invites unnecessary obstacles. Friends might discourage ambitious goals out of concern, rivals might work to undermine efforts, and social pressure might force premature action or unwanted compromises. Shadow planning also provides psychological protection for the Sigma male themselves. Working away from external validation or criticism allows for more authentic decision-making based on internal values and genuine objectives rather than social expectations. This autonomy leads to more aligned actions and ultimately more satisfying outcomes. The shadows also offer protection from the burden of others' expectations. When people know your plans, they developed invested interest in your success or failure. This external investment can create pressure that distorts decision-making and adds unnecessary stress to already challenging endeavors. By maintaining privacy around their planning process, Sigmas preserve their freedom to adapt, pivot, or even abandon strategies without facing social judgment or disappointment. This approach to planning and execution reflects a deeper understanding of human nature and social dynamics. The Sigma male recognizes that true power often comes not from what others see you do, but from what you accomplish while they're looking elsewhere. By never revealing their next move, Sigma males maintain the strategic advantages that allow them to operate effectively outside traditional hierarchies, while achieving their goals with maximum efficiency and minimum interference. In conclusion, the Sigma male's reluctance to reveal their next move represents a sophisticated understanding of power, psychology, and strategic thinking. It's not about being secretive for the sake of secrecy, but about maintaining the advantages that come from operating with information asymmetry, psychological mystery, and strategic flexibility. In a world where everyone is eager to share their plans and seek validation for their ideas, the Sigma male's approach of planning in the shadows and moving with purpose offers a compelling alternative path to achievement and influence.